Welcome back. We've got another video on the search or path to 2 billion. Still at about 1.3, 1.4 billion now, but we're getting there. We're climbing up. See how it goes. We've got an interesting matchup here against Marco. I'm sure Marco's one attack or Sachin. That's fine. We're still gonna go second. And I'm confident again. We'll go second. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Oh, you're going. Put one down. I think searching is better than playing a blocker here. We're gonna find a law. We're gonna find a law. Duval, so we can set up his cards. And then he's going to attach one to search. Or to pick it up. I am gonna take this hit. I think it's okay. We're gonna swing our life in first, or swing our head in first before we play Hawkins. It's better for us to play the early Hawkins, I think. It's a slight mind game, but I don't think it checks for it anyways. Let's see if it does. There's no way of knowing which card that was. But in real life, you can kind of tell which cards came earlier. A little mind game thing, I guess. It's there. Run around, run around, run around. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. What do we want to do here, man? 7 to 5. I'll take it. And I'll Thor. Well, I'll Thor your Imperio in Vonkov. That's something that can hit. Just a little bit of juice. Thor, why'd you question mark me? I didn't want you to play in Volkov. I didn't want you to have that card. It's fine. Uma. We don't need to search for a while. Save Hawkins. Yozu, I've been minus 2'd. Oh, he's banished it to the hand. I don't. I have an option here. I'm gonna choose to not take this hit. Let me explain that. I had the option there of taking the hit, getting my life reset. But I don't think I use blocker here anyways, so I just have my life up instead of resetting here. And if I take a hit, I'm taking either 2 hits or I'm taking a hit and I'm losing Kuma. Which will then also reset my life. I think it's Kiku angle from here. Body played out. That's new gate going. That's fine. And just like I was thinking, there's gonna be a reset with Kuma. I could go for board here again, or I could try to go for game. Or closer to game. I think being a bit more aggressive is going to be more useful here. See how you feel about 9. Okay. 2, 3, 4. I think... okay, we win. No counter in hand. Okay. That's unfortunate. Yeah, from there on, we would have just done another 9 swing, played probably Kiku and Veg, restand Law, so we don't have anything targetable anyways. Even if he kicks something away, Veg protects it. And then we have both leader Kiku and Luffy to swing at life, depending on what's around. But yeah. The next one. Alright, that's crazy. We got the exact same leader, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, this is a different opponent, but it's the same opponent that we fought earlier on the Reiju. It's just they're playing Marco now. So we've got some weird stuff going on here. I'm going second. We can keep this. We've got our 2. We've got our... Oh, sorry, turn 1, turn 2. And then the rest doesn't really matter as far as we saw. Izo, search. It's fine. We're gonna play our Veg. Swing 5, and then we're gonna play Hawkins in case something has a trigger. This first hit. Duval. I don't think I agree with the order of that operation. It's fine. First hit. We've got too many cards in our hand against uploading potentials, so we're gonna gear up a little bit. He does have Marco, but if we swing under, he doesn't get to draw cards. So we might do double. We're just gonna do double 5. If it goes to Marco, okay. Toss this, save this. He is in a rough spot now. Elthor doesn't do anything on trigger here. We're just gonna take it. He can get rid of Edward. He got rid of Uma. Keep our swings relatively low. He blocked this early. So now we get to swing here at 7 without risk. Save Hawkins again. He shouldn't have blocked the low, should have blocked the high. It would have saved him a card, and he would have drawn 2. I guess he gets to keep a blocker. Am I at 7 life? Yeah, 7 life to 2. Sure. Unless I guess he was always determined to do that order anyways. 7. Getting rid of edge. He didn't lower law enough. Hit to me will give me Bonnie trigger. Got 3 Marcos ready to go. He's ready to draw cards, huh? Let's start with our 5. We'll do another 5. We'll give you some cards, I guess. Oh man, I shouldn't have played that, huh? Oops. Oh well. Miss input. Shouldn't have played that. Just got rid of a bench for nothing. That's okay. We keep our law safe. Because we're going to need the big bodies against these Marcos pretty quick. Pretty soon. we are gonna take this hit, trash that life for free. We go back up a life again. So it's a life to 1 on Marco. Take our hit. We are gonna use this to sit down a Marco prior to it being able to do anything here. Do something kind of funny, swing 5. Okay. Swing 7. They never expected the 9k Hiyori. I wasn't expecting the Vista to come out, which is why I did the Flame Slice. If I was expecting another blocker, I should have held it for a later turn. But 9k Hiyori is funny. He does have no life remaining. I'm at 7. So we're in a pretty good spot. He is going to be able to clear out our card no matter what. So may as well save some resources. It would be kind of funny if he used... We're actually not going to use Bonnie's trigger because he's going to KO it with Newgate. Granted, he had to choose between Hiyori and Bonnie to KO. Left us a body at least. Another Duval. So they're going to play blocker heavy. I'm going to try to refill my board as soon as I can. You really don't want to give me cards. Playing Bonnie's kind of useless. We're going to kill it here. You can have some cards. Cool. Cool. You didn't want the cards. Interesting. I guess you get to do the same thing to Kuma. Well, at least with Kuma I gained 2 life. When you do it. Vista. Not attacking Israeli. Trying to drown me. We're just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's kind of a ridiculous amount of cards, but it's what the plan is here. Refill my hand while I get larger cards. We're just gonna sit here and do 1 tap at each other until it ends. Uma. Iku. Go ahead, use the effect. Monet. Give me a life back. Thank you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to use 2k? Or 2Ks? You do. That's fine. I'd rather get rid of this. I will stay here and gain life until I find a second flame split to end this. If I find another flame split, it is game over. How many flame splits are left? Should just be 2. You do want to dig in for it. Kiku, especially since Newgate's already activated. That actually may be the game ending Kiku. If he doesn't have another blocker. Finds 1. He's off. There he goes. He's fine. He finds a second. He finds a second one. That's fine. This is no longer the game ending Kiku. We're gonna search, see if we can find Law. Actually, we're gonna play Kid. And we're just gonna play him. 2K or a Marco 1K. 2K or 1K. That's fine. That's okay. We can trash Hawkins. 2K round. We are looking for just Flame Split number 2 to win the game here. Maybe not even necessary. Health Ward doesn't do anything for us. We can search a little bit with this. Let's do, say, 8K real quick. Radical Beam. What if we did, say, 6K? Do you have the game here? I could risk and find out. 10. Radical Beam gets you another 4K, right? 8K counter. I go up to 10. 12. If it's a double Radical Beam, I lose. What are the odds? What are the odds it's double Radical Beam? Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, we just kind of sit here until eventually my life goes away. That does take us to 1.5. So we're getting there. Blue, purple, Luffy. Blue, purple, green, purple. Different color. I want to go second. Even though he has Sanji putting on curve, I think second is still fine. This is the best turn one I could ever hope for. This is the best curve I could ever see. Flames was kind of dead, but that's fine. Draw. Okay, double flame split, my bad. My apologies. Let's keep Law, just so we can keep our options open later. Kuma's going to eat a flame split, because I don't think it's relevant in this matchup. What's a small blocker that this uses? Nothing, right? I'll take this hit. Small blocker, green, purple, Luffy. Cannot think of one. The only one I can think of is 2020 Chopper, but this one's, he's not always played. There's Sanji Pudding on curve, which is fine. I am gonna choose to take another hit here with the Kuma next turn, and then do nothing. Turn after we can do Law plus Hawkins attack, or lead plus Hawkins. Surge. Usohachi for 2K. Okay, lead. That's fine. Got a real complicated turn here. End turn. Law into Hawkins or Law into Body? I think Law into, or Law putting Body into life is better than Law into Hawkins in our current position. Although we do have some trash in our hands. Drawing cards could be nice. I don't really need to draw cards. I just need to hit. We can just kidding. We can draw cards. Our board's about to get cleaned up a little bit, guys. The Zoro's gonna attack directly Goku because he can. Which is fine. It's okay. Anytime now. What could you be thinking about? There we go. Sure. guess you didn't want to risk the law or the Zoro. I'm just gonna attack with my searcher here, so that's fine. As long as you don't attack with Zoro, it's fine. It's okay. There we go. There's some movement. Gone. 6K. This could be a 10K swing. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. Anytime now. Multicolored and you has 7 or less Dawn. Okay, so I go to 7 Dawn next turn. That's fine. I don't get to play Kid on curve. Interesting. I'll take it. Draw, rest of Dawn, play Law. I do think it is now Bonnie for sure. Put Searcher to Searcher. And then we'll just do 6K here. Maybe I should have done the Magic Pudding first, in case he didn't have a 1K somehow. We are going for this Magic Pudding, so you do have to defend it with another 1K. Usohachi, which we revealed earlier. We're gonna elect to make Law blocker. I was thinking about making Hawkins a blocker just so we can get Trigger's effect, but I think he's still okay. But we do need to protect our pieces a little bit. So this is what we have to work with. So we have 5K. Zoro revealed. Revealing cards. Zoro. Sorry, Nami into Zoro into Sanji. Minusing Dawn. Now Sanji's cheaper. So we can play it. Should probably swing before he plays it. Let's see how he feels with that idea. I'm kind of getting a lot of damage here, so I'm kind of worried. He is going to swing before he plays it. Going to not block and do this. We do need to reset our life, so we do need to take a hit. I'm just assuming it's going to be lead. In which case I should have blocked that was Law. I assumed the lead was always going to attack. Just so I can counter out or keep guard in the end. What can you do? Redeemed. Because now if he swings lead, even if it's 10 to Law, I can counter that out. But if it's to life, then that's okay. How's you putting? I do need to play this in case it goes to Law. So I do need to take that hit there. But now I counter out life from lead. Probably. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do away with this. We do go for board here. But unfortunately, we don't have a lot of healing in hand. So I'm going to say no healing at all. So we're going to do 5 here. That was a quick 5. Quick in, out, 5. Flame Split's actually got a lot of use here, so we need to keep 1 Dawn up. So, set knowledge, we're going to swing 9 to 7. Before he feels up it. 1 Dawn. That was judgment. That's fine. Let's swing into it again. Zell's Judgment until the end of turn. This turn. Okay. That's okay. Gonna play Kid, replacing Luffy, Crash Life. End turn, restand Hawkins, Trash, Slam Gibson. Kuma on top of life is good to see, but so is Law in hand. We can just hold a little bit. We have Flame Split active. We have a blocker that will also take away his life. So we can defend one of our 9Ks. Sanji putting number 2. We are going to Flame Split to rest the Zoro. Unless it attacked first. For some reason. I mean, it is 6. It's possible. Lose body, that's okay. Just thinking about the value of using it there. Just to make Zoro Joro goes down. But the novelty is a little worn off. There it goes. We're not gonna block that because we're gonna Flame Split boost, drop this. Now he's lost 2 attackers. I don't think he really wants to risk attack Sanji Pudding anymore, but if he does, c'est la vie. 2K in hand. I do kind of want to get rid of Hawkins here, so I may take the next attack. He did do that thing, which is a little crazy. We're not going to. We're going to get rid of the Hawkins in hand. Maybe I should have kept the Hawkins in hand for Law. Now I'm looking at it better. I am now going to lose this Hawkins to get rid of this card, forcibly. He is 6K. Something we have to pay attention to. I don't think he has found a single giant so far. Let's do a 8 swing. Could be wrong. Hell's Judgment works here too. Either way, I play Law. If I don't get through. If I get through, I just dump everything on one guy and see if he has enough giants to make it through. Have Usahachi gone. A lot of decisions to be made here. I could also just, again, dump the rest on these 2. Maybe do another 6K swing, and then 4 and 4 to be 3 and 5. We'll do 3 and 5. 12. Yeah, okay. Let's swing another 6K. See what you have, and then we'll do 3 and 5. Franklin. 12, so it takes a gear or a giant plus 2, yeah? Oh, sorry, plus 2 cards. Giant. 2 more cards. Or a second giant. Under Baoga. We go 14. Giant. Nope. ED. Yeah. That's why it's important to consider your attacks before you play your cards. So otherwise, I would have just played Law and lost. Or maybe continued another turn. And then maybe lost. He has Rush Luffy's, he has Blocker. But we took our attacks as we saw him before we committed anything. So we end today at 1.6 billion.